Hey everyone, welcome back to JP's Budget Collecting and my contest entry from BerkFamily54 Comics. His 500 sub contest, which he's actually approaching 600 subs. I don't know, he may have already gotten there. He was like 3 away earlier today. His contest ends tomorrow, so I'm not doing a very good job of making a video to promote his contest, but you should go check out his channel. It is in the description below. Link to his channel is in the description. I had aimed to make this several times, and I was going to pre-record it, and I just never happened. So I apologize, Berk. Yes, John. Thank you for the reminder to make me go live. I was like, I seen D. Rungan posted one today. I hadn't watched it yet, and then I seen you go live, and I'm like, I'm just going to have to do it because otherwise it's not going to happen. But you should definitely check out my guy Berk. He does a great job. He's been on a roll lately. Whereas my 600 sub contest, I lost subscribers. He went on his 500. He went from just shy of 500 to almost 600. So he is kicking butt because he's putting out a lot of great content. So you should check out his channel. Let's see who we got. D-Rock was in here first, 9th, and 17th. Nice. 36 Chambers, thank you. Unruly, my man, what's going on? Dollar Bin Fodder, who has claiming he has an A-OK for me, which still feels a little weird when people do that, but it is awesome and I appreciate it. So thank you, sir. John's Comics with Kids, what's going on? Thank you for reminding me I needed to do this by doing your own. House Till the End. Mark Spector Comics, thank you. Southern Comic Geek, what's going on? What's going on, Ben Compton? The Immortal Big Shack. So I think that's everybody I see so far. All right. So what do we have to do for Berk's contest? You had to tell him your favorite character, why, and then your collecting goals for this year, which I may have to actually pull. Those may be actually in a box here. So I may have to pull that out here in just a second. So you may have to wait. But we'll start with favorite character. If you guys have watched my channel for very long, this is not going to be a surprise. My favorite character remains Nightwing. And it's really, despite the fact that his book has been garbage for the last year and a half, but hopefully that they're in the process of changing that finally, but thanks to Dan Jurgens. But why is Nightwing my favorite character? I've talked about this a couple times too, but you know, when I really went from a casual reader and actually started buying comics and collecting comics and keeping comics was when I was in college. It was freshman year in college is when it really started, and it was the year this book came out. His first solo series. He was on his own, new town, new, you know, out from the shadow of Batman, doing his own thing. And it just really reflected where I was at the time. And I just fell in love with the character. It was me. I was in a different town, away from my folks, away on my own. And it really just spoke to me on a lot of levels. I'd always been a huge Batman fan, and it was just, yeah, it was just a book that really meant a lot to me, still does. Hey, Perry, what's going on? Perry is lurking. But why has he stayed my favorite character? He's the better Batman, and not in terms of skill. Like all the Robins have had different characteristics where they're a little different than Batman that make them stronger or weaker in certain areas and everything else. And why is Dick Grayson my favorite? Why is he because unlike Bruce, I love Batman. I love the world. I love that it's a guy who's trained himself, the gadgets, the skills. He doesn't have superpowers. He just has a mission. And Dick also has that mission, but he's not so damn broody. He like there's still light. There's still this light in him. He's still so positive. He has fun when he's jumping from rooftops and swinging and doing all this crazy shit. He's having fun, even though he's doing a mission and he's serious about it. And I feel like if that was real, you'd have to have fun. It's like you'd have to, like, in order to survive, you gotta, like, bring some positivity. And I don't know. That's why he's always just spoke to me, because I sometimes have trouble being positive and seeing the brighter side of things on occasion. It's something I feel like I've struggled with a lot, that I tend to get a little negative, and he's never been that. And that's just why he speaks to me. Let's see who we got. Sharon is in here. What's going on, Sharon? Her all-time guy is Batman, and he's like right there. He's like, would be, if I did my top 5, he's definitely in it. Perry, you're ridiculous. What's his name, Dick? If he gets hurt, Lord have mercy. So that's my favorite character. There's the why. I will say, I know the prize. Well, if he gets to 600, there's going to be another prize. But one of the prizes is this book. I already have this book. So if I were to win it, it would probably be re-AOK'd. I would probably discuss with Berk, and we would probably find someone within the community to send it to, because this is the main prize, I believe, of at least the first box that he's given away. So I know he's got another one if I were to win the other one or whatever. But that is my favorite character. So 2020 goals. And I think I'm actually going to have to dig for just a second, because I think it's in the box instead of out and open. Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe it's over here. Let's see if I can find it. It is out. Okay, never mind. I was looking in the wrong spot. Bear Island said send it to me. I think that could probably be arranged. There you go. It's decided. If I were to win the Nightwing book, it's going to Bear Island. You guys should have just claimed it sooner. So there you go. So all you had to do was claim it. What's going on, 84? So if I win Bear Island's contest, because I already have this book, I will send it to Bear Island. So there you go. Wait, I thought you had that book. Do you not have the book? Well, I'll find out if Bear actually has the book already or not, because we'll send it to somebody who doesn't have it. But if not, then it's Bear's. Because I don't think Berk would have any complaints about that. So 2021 list. Nope, he says he does not. You won being first to my stream, D-Ronk. Yeah, I would agree with that, Unruly. I would definitely agree with that. So, all right. So, 2021 list. As you guys know, I am trying very hard to come back on new books. I'm still getting some new books. I may actually run through my new books. We won't do that on part of this, because I want to keep this really short. But still getting some new books, but I've cut way back compared to what I was doing this time last year. And it really is the goal is to get some bigger books, to get some books that I really, really want. I've made kind of the 50, which I have 50 comics, of which I think I have 14 maybe checked off the list already, that I kind of put at the top of my list. I probably at some point will revise that when I get a few more checked off to make sure it's still accurate. But so that is my focus. But I'm not going to get all those 50 books. John talked during his stream that he would, $40 book you just get if you've seen a book you really like for $40, and then anything more than that he kind of had to save. I'm more like a $10 to $15 book I'll just get, and anything else I really have to save. And I really have to even be smart about $10 to $15 books, just because it means I can't buy something else. So I really am trying to probably. Like, if I had my way, I would probably add, outside of some new books, 10 books to my collection this year. That's really or 8, or in this case, 6. There's 6 books that are on my main want list that I'm going to focus on to start with. They are Batman Adventures 12, ASM 31, the first Gwen Stacy, ASM 59, the first Mary Jane cover, 61, first Gwen Stacy cover. 25, the cameo of Mary Jane, and then a Golden Age Catwoman book. So why? Oh, 84 is on his back from a cold. I'm sorry, man. He got it from Bear. He got the Bear Rug flu. Yeah, that sucks. So why these out of my list of 50? Why am I focusing on these? I get a lot of crap mostly from Biggie. Hey, Berk, what's going on, man? I've already done my favorite character, which you know. You've talked to me, so it's Dick Grayson, Nightwing. Going through my goals. So why these books? Spider-Man and Batman are my two favorite character groups. If I collect, I'm a Bats and Spiders collector more than anything else. There's some other characters I collect. And I've been really focused on trying to get the key comics for the female characters related to those two groupings. Partially because they're more affordable than some of the like male villain and that kind of stuff, or the male like Batman or Spider-Man's really key comics. I can't afford any of that. And so I've been kind of focused on that. And this is really about maybe not completing those lists, but knocking a bunch of them off. Last year, thanks to NYC and Comics Kavi and the Boy Head 7, I was able to check off, and myself, I got the first Batgirl, the first Ivy, first Silver Age Catwoman. I like to kind of complete the main group of female characters for Batman by getting that first Harley Quinn checked off. I got the first Mary Jane last year. I'd like to, with 59 and 25, I'd like to click off basically the other two main kind of Mary Jane keys. I have the first Spider-Gwen. I'm a big fan of the character. And 31 and 61 would be clicking off and getting her kind of off the list for a while and not being a focus, getting Gwen Stacy off the list. And then the Golden Age Catwoman is kind of goes back to that other group. I can't afford the first Catwoman. I'll never be able to afford that. But I'd love to add a Golden Age Catwoman cover to my collection. So that is my goals for 2020. Is it as bad as the Flu Manchu? I know I started at the wrong box. Okay, last week pulled Batman Adventures 12 at a flea market for, you're killing me, long box. You're killing me. 92. Let's hope it doesn't have a 92% mortality rate. Let's see what else is going on in here. And the Flu Manchu is just a hangover. Well, I hope 84 starts feeling better soon, and I hope that you guys get all that out of your system before we're at C2E2, because I do not want the Bear Runk flu. It sounds horrible. The Bear Runk Head Bear Island flu or whatever it is, because it sounds horrible. So you guys get that completely out of your system before we meet up at C2E2 Bleach. So with that, quick recap just for you, Berk. Since you came in, Nightwing. If I win the first box, I'm pretty sure, unless I'm wrong, this is the book you're giving away. It is not Rick Grayson. It is not. He is not. But this is the book you're giving away. I already have this book, so I will probably Bear Island claimed it if I won, so I will probably A-OK this if I win it to Bear Island Comics, because he does not have this book. And, you know, we have to make sure our collections match exactly. So that is what Bear and I do. So, tap dance class tonight, because Dad, like, hey, good for you, man. Take in all those moments. They'll go by faster than you think. Yeah, no better feeling than finding one. I've never found a big key like that, so I wouldn't know. He's been sick, so I don't know that if he's gonna make it, because he does the editing thing and it takes him a while. So, but James Howard, thanks for hopping in. I am getting off of here in 15 minutes. JP's gonna do a video in under 15 minutes. So, congratulations on. Are you at 600 yet, Berk? Put that in the chat real quick, and then we'll get off here. So I'll be slightly over 15 minutes. But if he's not, and you're not sub to Berk. Click on his name. Go sub him up. Let's get him over 600. Because he's been rocking it lately, and you will not be disappointed in his content. And with that, I'm waiting for his answer. He might still be at like 597. That's the last time I looked. See, I need to enter Biggie. When is Biggie's contest end? I've been so slacking about contests lately. I kind of forgot about this one too. So I don't even remember what I'm supposed to do for Biggie's. I'm gonna have to go back and find the video because I've forgotten. Biggie, and there's somebody else that has the contest that I was supposed to enter and I forgot. Oh, maybe. Well, Berk must already. I'm at 601. Congratulations to Berk. He has hit 601. Hopefully, you will not do what I did after 600, which is I've just stalled. I've hit a wall. I've hit the ceiling. Apparently, I'm at my limit. But congratulations, Berk. Well deserved, my friend. And with that, we are going to end the stream in 60 minutes. Talk to you guys later.